What's holding you back from feeling confident? Is it fear of failure, worrying about what others think, or that little voice in your head whispering, "You're not good enough"? You're not alone. We've all been there. But here's the good news. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you can build step by step. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. By the end of this video, you'll not only have actionable steps, but also the belief that confidence is within your reach. Welcome to Smart Money Vids, where over 33 years of real-world business experience powers this channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe for practical insights that help you grow both financially and personally. In this video, inspired by principles from Tom Hopkins' How to Master the Art of Selling, a book that personally helped me build my own successful business, we're diving into one of the most important skills for success, confidence. You will learn how to build unshakable confidence through relatable stories, actionable tips, and proven techniques. Let's get started. When you think of confidence, do you imagine someone who's fearless, always in control, and never second-guesses themselves? Here's the truth. Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about taking action despite fear. It's about trusting yourself to figure things out, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. Take Barbara Corcoran, the real estate mogul from Shark Tank. Growing up, Barbara was often told she wasn't smart enough to succeed. Teachers doubted her, and she struggled to keep up in school. But instead of letting that define her, Barbara leaned into her natural strengths, her creativity, and her ability to connect with people. With just $1,000, she started a small real estate business. It wasn't easy. She faced deals that fell through, clients who backed out, and countless mistakes. But instead of letting those setbacks shake her, she treated every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Over time, she built a multi-million-dollar empire. And here's the takeaway. Confidence isn't about knowing all the answers. It's about believing you can figure things out along the way. Let's get real. How often do you find yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "What if I fail?" Those thoughts are powerful, but here's the good news. You have the power to change them. I had a friend, Lisa, who dreaded networking events. She'd walk into a room full of people and think, "What if I say something stupid? What if no one likes me?" So, I challenged her to start using affirmations. Every morning, Lisa stood in front of her mirror and said, "I am confident. I bring value to every conversation. People enjoy talking to me." At first, she felt ridiculous. She told me, "This is so silly." But after a few weeks, something shifted. She walked into her next event with her head held high. People noticed her energy, gravitated toward her, and Lisa began enjoying conversations she used to dread. Here's how you can start. Write down 3 affirmations that resonate with you. For example, "I am capable of achieving great things." "I learn and grow from every experience." "I bring value to the world." Say them every day out loud and with conviction. It might feel strange at first, but over time, you'll start to believe those words. And remember, the words you speak to yourself shape the person you become. Let's talk about rejection. It's uncomfortable, isn't it? It stings and can feel deeply personal. But here's a truth that changed my perspective. Rejection isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. I once worked with Jake, a young entrepreneur who was terrified of cold calling. He'd tell himself, "I'm not ready. They'll probably say no." I suggested that he make 20 calls in one day and aim to get rejected at least 10 times. By the end of the day, Jake was smiling. He said, "Actually, it wasn't that bad at all, and I even got 2 new clients." That's the thing about rejection. It's not the end of the road. It's feedback that helps you grow. This week, I challenge you to aim for 5 rejections. After each one, ask yourself, what did I learn? What can I improve? What's my next step? Remember, rejection isn't a roadblock. It's a stepping stone. Have you ever imagined the worst-case scenario so vividly that it felt real? That's your brain at work. But here's the good news. You can train your brain to do the opposite, to imagine success so vividly that it feels just as real. Let me share a personal story. A few years ago, I had a pivotal meeting with a sales representative from a billion-dollar US company. My goal was ambitious: to secure the sole distributorship for a well-known product. The stakes were high and the pressure was on. In the days leading up to the meeting, I meticulously prepared. I gathered all my documents, researched the company thoroughly, and anticipated every possible objection, crafting solutions for each one. But I didn't stop there. I used visualization. I closed my eyes and pictured every detail of the meeting: the room's layout, the representative's demeanor, and how I would confidently present my case. I saw myself conversing with him, answering his questions with clarity, and building rapport. Most importantly, I visualized a successful outcome, walking out of that meeting with the deal secured. When the day finally arrived, I stepped into that meeting with a clear vision in my mind and a sense of calm confidence. And here's the incredible part. The meeting unfolded almost exactly as I had visualized. Every interaction, every objection I had prepared for, played out in a way that felt almost surreal. I'm proud to share that I walked out of that room with the exclusive distributorship, something that marked a turning point in my career. Visualization isn't just a mental exercise. It's a powerful tool for building confidence and preparing for success. By imagining yourself succeeding, you not only train your brain to believe it's possible, but also equip yourself to handle real-life challenges with poise. Spend just 5 minutes a day visualizing your goals. See yourself walking into that big meeting, nailing that presentation, or achieving whatever success you're aiming for. The more vividly you can imagine it, the more real it will feel, and the more prepared you'll be to turn it into reality. Visualization is a powerful tool for building confidence, but there's another secret weapon you carry with you every day: your body language. The way you stand, move, and interact can completely change how others see you and, more importantly, how you see yourself. Let me show you how to harness this tool to exude confidence, even when you don't feel it yet. Many years ago, as a young entrepreneur, I attended a business conference where I didn't know a single person. As I stood by the door, I felt a familiar tug of anxiety. The chatter in the room felt overwhelming, and my palms were sweaty. My inner voice was saying, "What are you doing here? Just leave." But I decided to try something from the many positive books I read in my teens. I took a deep breath, straightened my posture, and smiled. The first person I saw looked approachable, so I walked over and said, "Hi, I'm Andy. What did you think of the keynote speaker?" To my surprise, the conversation flowed effortlessly. That small decision to act confident, even when I didn't feel it, changed the entire event for me. By the end of the night, I'd made valuable connections, learned new insights, and most importantly, left with a new sense of confidence. Body language isn't just about how others perceive you. It's about how you perceive yourself. When you stand tall, pull your shoulders back, and smile, your brain gets the message: "I've got this." Here's what you can do today. Start small. In your next meeting or social setting, sit or stand with an open posture. No crossing your arms or hunching over. Practice presence. When you're talking to someone, make steady eye contact and nod occasionally to show you're engaged. Smile. Even if you're nervous, a genuine smile can calm your nerves and make you more approachable. Confidence isn't just something you feel, it's something you can show. And sometimes, acting the part helps you feel the part. Let's talk about the silent confidence killers, the things that sneak in and hold you back without you even realizing it. Fear of failure. I'll never forget launching a project that completely flopped. I had poured weeks into it, and when it failed, I felt humiliated. I was tempted to throw in the towel, but instead, I sat down and asked myself, what went wrong? What can I do differently next time? That simple act of reflection turned my failure into a stepping stone. The second attempt, it worked. Here's the key. Reframe failure as feedback. Instead of thinking, I messed up, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every failure teaches you something valuable if you're willing to listen. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is sneaky. It convinces you that if something isn't perfect, it isn't worth doing. Let me tell you about Sarah, a friend of mine who wanted to start a YouTube channel. She spent 6 months tweaking her first video, trying to make it flawless. Meanwhile, someone else launched a similar idea and gained traction. Eventually, Sarah uploaded her video, imperfections and all, and guess what? People loved it. Her viewers didn't care about the tiny mistakes she obsessed over. They cared about her message. Here's a mantra for you. Done is better than perfect. Progress beats perfection every time. Overcoming self-doubt. Have you ever caught yourself saying, I'm not good enough or I'll never get this right? Think about it. Would you ever say that to a friend? Then why say it to yourself? Here's a trick I use. When a negative thought creeps in, pause and reframe it. Instead of, I'm terrible at this, try, I'm learning and getting better every day. The way you talk to yourself shapes the way you see yourself. Now it's time to put these ideas into action. Let's make confidence a habit with a 3-day challenge. Day 1. Affirm your confidence. Stand in front of a mirror and say 3 affirmations out loud. For example, I embrace challenges with courage and determination. I find valuable lessons in every situation I face. I am a source of inspiration and positivity for those around me. It might feel awkward at first, but stick with it. You're planting seeds that will grow over time. I have some great affirmation videos on this channel that will help you immensely. Check them out after this video. Day 2. Step outside your comfort zone. Think of one action that feels slightly uncomfortable. Maybe it's starting a conversation with someone new, sharing an idea in a meeting, or even asking for feedback. When I tried this for the first time, I decided to ask for a discount at my favorite coffee shop. My heart was racing, but guess what? They said yes. It was a tiny moment, but it gave me a huge boost of confidence. Day 3. Reflect on rejection. Think about a time you faced rejection. Instead of focusing on the sting, ask yourself, what did I learn? How did this help me grow? Write down 3 things you learned from that experience. Share your progress in the comments. I'd love to hear how this challenge works for you. Building unshakable confidence comes down to 4 key elements: courage, outlook, resilience, and expression. Courage. Confidence starts with action, even if you're scared. Remember, it's better to try and fail than fail to try. Taking that first step, no matter how small, is how you build momentum. Outlook. Your mindset shapes your reality. Replace I'm not good enough with affirmations like, I can figure this out. Visualization is equally powerful. Imagine yourself succeeding, and your brain will help make it a reality. Resilience. Setbacks are part of the journey. Each failure is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and grow. Treat them like a GPS recalibrating your route. They don't stop you. They guide you forward. Expression. Sometimes, acting confident helps you feel confident. Straighten your posture, smile, and make eye contact. Your body language sends a message to yourself and others. I've got this. This framework is your guide to progress, not perfection. Each small step adds up to big changes. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights. Be sure to check the links in the description for additional resources to help you on your journey. In the next video, we'll explore mastering the art of persuasion, a skill that can transform your personal and professional life. Don't miss it.